Yo, how's it going, everybody? It's your boy Zabuu here, and today we're going to talk about Summer Game Fest. It's finally here, June 6th, this Friday. We're having Summer Game Fest, and I am super excited. I'm super hyped for it because Summer Game Fest, if you don't know, is basically like Christmas in the summer for gamers. It's when all the developers come together and they showcase the games that they're going to be coming out with in the future. They celebrate the games that they've created in the present, and it's just an overall celebration of gaming and just showing appreciation for the video game industry. Now, I'm super excited this year because there's going to be a lot of developers, and I want to talk about some of my most anticipated games that I want to see released at Summer Game Fest. So let's talk about that real quick. And just to give you guys a little warning, some of the things I'm going to talk about are probably going to sound crazy, and I have my clown suit on. I'm ready because some of the games I'm going to be mentioning are going to be over the top and probably won't be shown off at Summer Game Fest, but hey, it's fun to talk about it sometimes, so let's just get right into it. Some of my most anticipated developers are Bandai Namco. Capcom's going to be there, super excited for them. I see that Nintendo will be there, probably showcasing their Switch 2 this year. Oh, PlayStation will be there, and it'll be interesting to see what they come up with. Sega's going to be at Summer Game Fest, super excited for them as well. And Square Enix will be there. Interesting. Square Enix, what could they be showing off? Let's talk about Bandai Namco right here. Now, I would be really excited to see either a Xenoverse 3, a Dragon Ball FighterZ 2, or maybe even a Dragon Ball Fighter style game, but it has like another anime attached to it, like Naruto. That would be really cool. That would be insane. It would like break the internet. I'm hoping we get something like that from Bandai Namco, but I'm not gonna hold my breath because I feel like they have other plans. That's just me again, being crazy, throwing my clown nose on and stuff. So let's move on to the next developer that I'm anticipating, and that is Capcom. Now, Capcom has done really well this year with Monster Hunter Wilds. Well, they've done pretty well. The Akuma addition to Monster Hunter Wilds is amazing. I love supporting, Street Fighter. Street Fighter is a game I really enjoy playing. I've been playing it since I was a little kid. But I would like to see some Mega Man. Come on, Capcom. Give us a new Mega Man game, preferably a Mega Man X game. That would be really cool. I would really enjoy that. I would also like, maybe we can get a SNK versus Capcom teaser. Who knows? The second Fighting Collection did really well, and I'm hoping we can get more, SNK Capcom collaboration going on. So that'd be nice to see there as well. And finally, and this is going to be the craziest take of all, Devil May Cry 3 remake. Can we get a Devil May Cry 3 remake? It's been a long time coming, I feel like it. And I don't know, Capcom, what do you guys think? I think it would sell, especially with the Devil May Cry anime that just came out. There's a lot of buzz for Devil May Cry going around, so a Devil May Cry 3 remake would be really cool. Or even just like announcing a remake of like the first two would be insane as well. So who knows what Capcom has in store for us, but those are my 3 anticipated games from Capcom. Now let's move on to Sega. My most anticipated games for Sega, it's Persona 4. I cannot tell you how much I want Persona 4 remake or remaster, whatever you want to call it, to show up at Summer Game Fest. It's gonna be insane. I feel like we're due for another Persona announcement because it's been so long since Persona 3 Reload that we're due for another Persona announcement. So I'm hoping that Sega throws Persona 4 in there, and maybe even a teaser for Persona 6. That would be really nice to kind of, get like an idea of what Persona 6 is going to be like. So hopefully they do that. I know I got my clown makeup on and it's going ham, so yeah, let me know what you guys think. Now for Square Enix, There's been a lot of talk about Final Fantasy IX, there's been a lot of talk about Final Fantasy Tactics, and there's been a lot of talk about Kingdom Hearts 4. Now, these are also the 3 games that were released in the Nvidia leak a couple years back. So it's not surprising that people are saying, oh, this is probably the time that they're going to be coming out with these games. Now, as far as Final Fantasy IX and Tactics go, Final Fantasy IX has been getting a lot of traction the last couple months leading up to Summer Game Fest, so I can see that being at Summer Game Fest, although there's no guarantee. And I can definitely see Final Fantasy Tactics being shown at Summer Game Fest, although there is a state of play today, so they could easily be at the state of play, the PlayStation state of play today, as far as Final Fantasy Tactics go, or maybe even a teaser at the state of play and then a real trailer at Summer Game Fest. But all in all, I'm hoping to see Final Fantasy IX, Final Fantasy Tactics. I'm expecting them to show up at Summer Game Fest at some point, either an announcement, a teaser, or something. Now, Kingdom Hearts 4, this is going to be crazy. I know we're due for a trailer, and I know the dev teams are working really hard on Kingdom Hearts 4. And with the whole missing link fiasco, they showed us some screenshots that looked really nice, and it kind of gave us an idea of where they are. Now, it looks like on Twitter, some people are saying that these screenshots look like they're from a trailer, and I can wholeheartedly believe that. The screenshots are kind of random, there's no flow to them, and I can see that coming from a trailer, a teaser of what the game is gonna be like. Will Square Enix show it off though? Now that's the question, because this is a huge event, but Square Enix also, I feel like they've learned from their mistake of showing things too early. Now the question is it too early for them to show off Kingdom Hearts 4 trailer now? And even if they did, how long would it take for them to release the game? So I think depending on that is going to depend on when they show the trailer. I don't think they want to show the trailer too early. I don't think they want to show any trailers too late. So I have high hopes for it because of the screenshots, but I am going to be managing my expectations for Kingdom Hearts 4 trailer. If it drops, I'm going to be hyped. I'm going to be super excited. Going to do some analysis of it. If it doesn't drop, that's completely fine. I am willing to wait. Now, lastly, PlayStation. For PlayStation, I have a couple games that I want to see. Mainly, I want to see the Wolverine game. I want to see the Spider-Man game or some Spider-Man DLC. And I want to see something to do with God of War. It's been a while since God of War Ragnarok, and I feel like we're due for some God of War news. I'm hoping for a God of War remake or remaster of the God of War trilogy. That would be completely insane. It would blow my mind away, and I feel like it would be this. It would be huge. But like I said, today is the PlayStation State of Play, so they could always tease it or reveal it there, and then just show more later on in the game at Summer Game Fest. So we don't really know exactly what's going to be happening, but I would definitely love to see the Wolverine game show up, as well as some Spider-Man, maybe some DLC news, something like that. So yeah, so those are my expectations for Summer Game Fest. I know I sound crazy, I sound like a madman. My claims have no basis or evidence, but it's just fun to kind of, dream sometimes. And yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. What games do you anticipate, and what companies or developers are you anticipating those games from? Let me know in the comments down below, and I will catch you guys later. Peace out.